Welcome to our channel, where today we're diving into the thrilling world of cinema to bring you our picks for the top 10 best monster movies of all time. From colossal creatures wreaking havoc to the unseen terrors lurking in the shadows, these films have not only defined the genre, but have also captured our imaginations. So grab your popcorn and let's explore these cinematic behemoths that have terrified and entertained audiences across the globe. Number 10. Predator, 1987. Directed by John McTiernan, stands as a quintessential blend of science fiction and action, innovatively combining extraterrestrial horror with military bravado. The film stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as Dutch, the leader of an elite commando team on a mission in the Central American jungle. Their task quickly devolves into a desperate battle for survival against an unseen enemy, a technologically advanced alien hunter that collects human trophies. Predator is renowned for its intense atmosphere, groundbreaking special effects, and the Predator itself, which has become an iconic figure in sci-fi cinema. Its success spawned a franchise, including sequels, crossovers, and a lasting cultural impact. Number 9. Pan's Labyrinth, 2006. Directed by Guillermo del Toro, is a masterful blend of dark fantasy and historical drama set in post-Civil War Spain. The film follows Ophelia, a young girl who discovers a mysterious labyrinth and meets a faun who sets her on a quest that blurs the lines between reality and fantasy. Del Toro crafts a haunting, visually stunning world filled with mythical creatures and brutal human villains, exploring themes of innocence, fascism, and rebellion. The film's rich narrative layers, combined with its exquisite cinematography and special effects, earned it critical acclaim and multiple Academy Awards. Pan's Labyrinth remains a poignant, imaginative exploration of the dark sides of both fantasy and reality. Number 8. The Fly, 1986. Directed by David Cronenberg, is a seminal work in the body horror genre, showcasing a tragic fusion of science fiction and visceral horror. The film stars Jeff Goldblum as Seth Brundle, a brilliant but eccentric scientist who invents a teleportation device. After a fateful experiment in which his DNA becomes fused with that of a fly, Brundle undergoes a horrifying transformation, both physically and psychologically. Cronenberg masterfully explores themes of identity, mutation, and the limits of human ambition, making The Fly a deeply unsettling yet compelling narrative. Its groundbreaking makeup and special effects, combined with Goldblum's exceptional performance, render it a classic emblematic of Cronenberg's fascination with the fragility of the human body. Number 7. Pacific Rim, 2013. Directed by Guillermo del Toro, is a visually spectacular sci-fi action film that pits humanity against monstrous sea creatures known as Kaiju. In response to this threat, mankind develops massive robots called Jaders, piloted by two humans whose minds are linked through a neural bridge. The story focuses on a washed-up former pilot, Radley Beckett, who teams up with a rookie, Mako Mori, to drive an obsolete Jader in a desperate attempt to defeat the Kaiju. Set against a backdrop of futuristic technology and apocalyptic dread, Pacific Rim is a thrilling homage to monster movies and mecha anime. With its impressive special effects, dynamic action sequences, and underlying themes of teamwork and resilience, the film has garnered a cult following, celebrating the human spirit's indomitability in the face of overwhelming odds. Number 6. Godzilla, 2014. The 2014 incarnation of Godzilla is a modern retelling that reimagines the iconic Japanese monster for a new generation. Directed by Gareth Edwards, this film marks Godzilla's grand return, blending spectacular visual effects with a narrative that pays homage to the monster's origins as a metaphor for nuclear destruction. Set against the backdrop of humanity's struggle against nature's wrath, it features a stellar cast including Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Elizabeth Olsen, and Bryan Cranston. The movie balances breathtaking destruction scenes with human drama, exploring themes of family, responsibility, and the consequences of mankind's hubris. Godzilla is depicted not just as a destroyer, but as a complex creature with a role in Earth's natural order, reigniting the debate about humanity's place in the environment. This iteration received praise for its visual spectacle and respectful approach to the source material, solidifying Godzilla's status as the king of monsters in cinema. Number 5. The Shape of Water, 2017. Directed by Guillermo del Toro, is an enchanting and visually stunning film that transcends the conventional monster movie genre to explore themes of love, loneliness, and the quest for understanding. Set against the backdrop of Cold War-era America, the story follows Elisa, a mute cleaning lady working in a high-security government laboratory who discovers a classified experiment, a mysterious, amphibious creature held captive. As Elisa forms a unique bond with the creature, she devises a plan to rescue it, challenging the notions of what it means to be human and who the real monsters are. Del Toro crafts a fairy tale for adults, blending romance, horror, and fantasy with a poignant narrative and exquisite cinematography, earning the film critical acclaim and several Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Number 4. A Quiet Place, 2018. Directed by John Krasinski, is a groundbreaking horror film that uniquely plays with the element of sound. Set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by blind extraterrestrial creatures with an acute sense of hearing, the story follows the Abbott family as they navigate life in silence to avoid attracting these lethal monsters. The film explores themes of family, survival, and the lengths to which parents will go to protect their children. Its innovative use of sound design and silence amplifies the tension and horror, making every noise potentially deadly. A Quiet Place is not just a monster movie, it's a poignant tale of love and resilience in the face of unimaginable terror. Number 3. Monsters, 2010, is an intriguing blend of science fiction, romance, and road movie, set against a post-apocalyptic backdrop. Directed by Gareth Edwards, this film stands out for its innovative approach to the monster genre, focusing more on the human element than on the creatures themselves. The story follows a journalist and an American tourist as they attempt to return to the US, navigating through an infected zone in Mexico, which is quarantined due to an alien invasion. What makes Monsters remarkable is its use of improvisation and real locations, combined with a minimal budget. The film emphasizes the interactions and developing relationship between the two main characters, with the alien creatures serving more as a backdrop that influences their journey. Edwards' ability to create a compelling narrative with limited resources showcases his skill in storytelling and visual effects, making Monsters a unique and thought-provoking entry in the monster movie genre. Number 2. The Host, 2006. A South Korean monster film directed by Bong Joon-ho in 2006, masterfully blends horror, drama, and political satire. The story revolves around a dysfunctional family battling to rescue their youngest member from a grotesque creature that emerges from the Han River, a result of reckless pollution. This film stands out for its critique of government incompetence and environmental neglect, wrapped within a gripping narrative and spectacular visual effects. The monster, both horrifying and pitiful, becomes a symbol of human-induced environmental disasters. The Host is celebrated for its emotional depth, strong character development, and thrilling action sequences. Number 1. Tremors, 1990, is a cult classic that ingeniously blends elements of horror, science fiction, and comedy, set against the backdrop of the isolated desert town of Perfection, Nevada. Directed by Ron Underwood, the film introduces audiences to a community besieged by giant, carnivorous worms known as graboids. These subterranean monsters are capable of detecting vibrations on the surface, making escape nearly impossible for the town's quirky inhabitants. Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward lead a charismatic cast, embodying the spirit of survival and ingenuity in the face of bizarre adversity. Tremors is celebrated for its witty script, inventive creature design, and the unique chemistry among its characters, solidifying its status as a beloved monster movie that balances suspense with humor. And that wraps up our journey through the most exhilarating monster movies ever to hit the silver screen. If you think we missed any of your favorites, or you have a monster movie that sends shivers down your spine, drop us a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time.